25 to 9. It's Pirtek Fishing Challenge Day, first day one on the Meander River. I wouldn't believe it's 25 to 9. It's pretty cool, freezing cold. It's probably about 6 degrees here at the moment. It's a lovely morning though. Water's running at 70 centimetres, which is probably about 10 centimetres or 4 inches higher than I would have preferred. But anyway, beggars can't be choosers. We have to take what we can get. I just like to catch a couple of decent fish to measure up for have a chance in the comp. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Alright, I've just crossed the river. Now I've got a probably a kilometre walk through these paddocks where I'll hop back in the river and then fish my way back upstream. Bit of a cool westerly breeze. It's just picked up now. Oh God, it's got ice particles in it, I'm sure of it. Anyway, by the time I get to the river, I'll be pretty well warmed up. There's a nice view to your head though when you're walking through the paddocks here to the river. It just breaks that monotony of a long walk. Right, finally back in the river. It's nearly 10 past 9. I'm warmed up, I know that. I can't put my sunnies back on because they're fogging up on me. Anyway, it's a nice flat water along that opposite river bank there, and that's where I'll be working. Only too much out in the middle of it, it's pushing a bit hard, so yeah, hopefully I'll at least get 1 or 2 decent fish in here to measure up anyway. I just took my first brown, only not a big one. So it came out off the river bank, I just sort of a light colour behind the lure. I just gave the lure a couple of twitches as it drifted with the flow, and yeah, got hold of it. And it's taken off that other river bank. So it's the second follow I've had and the first hook up. So I don't know what he's worth. I don't think I'm not even going to measure this one. I'm not even going to put him on the mat. I think I'll waste my time with this little fella. He's legal size, it's not worth putting on there. It's a better fish, this one. Might be worth weighing if I can get him up. He's a nice one. Yeah, he's not a monster, but I'll get him in the net and we can measure him on the net if you don't toss the frickin' lure. Yeah, he's worth measuring, this one. Yep, beautiful. Not a big fish, but only about, I don't know, 32 centimetres or something maybe. Thing is, I've got to find somewhere to lay the mat out now to measure him. It's a bit of a river bank here. I'll have to put him up on this river bank up here. There's the water in low. I could have done it on the flat here, but it's normally out of the water here. But yeah, I'll do him up here. To see what I'll do. Oh, he's back in the water. He measured 34 centimetres actually, and he was taken right there in that little bubble line where a bit of flat water is. Just in there. Oh, that's a good start. Right, just got hooked on another one, right in the same bit of water. Not as big this one, so we won't be measuring this fella. It's still a nice fish, still legal. Last time I fished right up through here, I never saw a bloody trout, and here today I've got 3 trout within 20 metres. Anyway, we'll get this one off and let's send him on his way. Right, that stretch of water there, I just came up through there and I had 3 hits for 2 hookups and lost both trout. Thankfully they were just medium-sized fish, about the same size as the first one I caught, so it wasn't all bad really. It would still be nice to have landed them. So we've still got a bit of water fish here, and then I've got a big deep run up further. I'll get out and go bypass that and then get back into another medium fast flowing stretch of water. Oh, finally, after losing 3 in a row, I caught 3 in a row and then lost 3 in a row, and I just picked up another nice little plump brown the direct cast just straight up towards that little rocky outcrop and brought it back in the shallow run on the edge of that swirling water there, and this little fella's come and grabbed hold of it. So get him off and send him on his way. Alright, another one here. There he goes. There he comes. He's taken off that other riverbank on that flat water. It's about the same size as the last one. He's taken that little bit deeper, this little fella. They'll do a safe and nice easy job with the forceps on him and he'll be right. I've gone for an 8-year fluoro and a micropigment and a rainbow pattern now. I've had probably 6 hits in this stretch of water here for one hook up which I missed. And yeah, so I thought, trying to give something else a go. And this is a little bit bigger one, size 0, 2.5 grammer. So see if that works on them. Frustrating. Should have had at least 8 trout here instead of 5. So still, it's been entertaining. That's the main thing. Another nice fish here. I've got him on the got a gold black fury on, and yeah, he's taking it on that one. He's just hooking that bottom jaw. I'll get him in the net. And we'll get away this one. I've got a nice flat area behind me where I can measure him anyway. Might go a little bit longer than the other, I'm not sure. We'll find out. Right, so another one here. I'm out in the middle of the river. Another fat one too, beautiful condition, just like the last one. Last one went 37 centimetres or 370 millimetres. This one's not quite as big. And that was taken right in from under that tree there in that little flat water. Anyway, we'll get this one off. There we go. Alright mate, you're ready to go. That's it, there you go. That's 7. That's good. Been a good day so far. Like I said, last time I fished up through here, never saw a trout, gave it away. And, difference what it's been probably 6-7 weeks since I fished up through here anyway. So much will change in that time. Another one here. There's a bit of a jumper this one. It's taken stuff in that pool there by them rocks. Oh, it's not a big one, but nice little fish. Had a flick into that pool there and brought it down along the log there, and trout followed it, wouldn't take it, and there you go, you flick one this side and instant hook up. So there you go. And beautiful now, a bit of sun coming out to warm it up. And that trout I just caught and released there, and that was the 8th of the day, and that's also my 450th for this trout season. There's just over 2 weeks left of it. So I'm pretty happy to get that far. Last year I think I had 419 for last season, so yeah, so to hit the 450 mark for this season, I've after a pretty slow, sloppy start, yeah, it's been good. Another little one on here. Black Fury's doing a good job on them today actually, since I've gone over to it. It's been a killer on them. And the bigger hooks I think is making the difference too. Size bigger lure and yeah, bigger trebles. Another nice quality fish here. Lovely one. Beautiful. That was taken with a cast straight up the middle of this new medium flowing stretch of water here. And yeah, he's grabbed hold of it. So only in the jaw. So we'll get the net under him and get it under this fish here. There we go. And lovely fish too. Very nice one. I'll settle down in a minute. Don't erase. Yeah, you can see he's just hooked in that inside that jaw there. Well hooked actually. So I'll just turn this camera off so I can get him off. The sun didn't last long. I just had a Beautiful brown, follow the Black Fury off that bank over there, and it just sat behind it all the way, and it would have been probably about 45 centimetre brown. So I've just taken the Black Fury off now, and I'm giving a Marks Brown bug sprinter a go. Mainly just because the water seems to be a lot clearer up here, but down there where it was flowing faster, it was a little clouded for some reason. I don't know why. I know there's a couple of creeks run into it from the left hand side here. Anyway, but I thought we'll give the Marks Brown a go to see how that goes. If it doesn't do any good, then I'll go back to the Black Fury. I may even try a little hard body too in this bigger water like this. Alright, I'll come back to the Black Fury with a copper this time, and as I had a hit from a little tiddler, and then another cast directly upstream, I saw this trout break the surface. I flicked the lure up past and brought it back down, and here's a nice little fat fella grabbed hold of it. A little fat little girl actually. And yeah, so and I've got set on their own. Geez, they're fat, and I reckon they're full of roe, a lot of these fish now too. Full of eggs. Yeah, lovely fish, all in, the condition is excellent. It's just the 11th trout of the day. So it's been a pretty good day really. And it's, what's the time now? It's 10 to 12. So it's not too bad. It was well after 9 o'clock by the time I got in the river down here. So yeah, it's been a good, one of my better sessions in this stretch of water. Oh, another one here. Finally, I've had a few little light hits and misses, and I cast across the river here and let it drift back, and this one decided to grab hold of it. Another lovely fish. Not as big as the not as big as the 37 centimetre one, no. Anyway, fish the fish. That's the number 12 for the day. It even doesn't. I'm pretty happy with that. Great outcome for the day, really. A lot more than I was expecting, I can tell you. I've been happy to catch 4 or 5 up in here today, and get a dozen, but it's a real bonus day. Oh, it's a lovely fish, this one too. Just hooked and lost one back down further, and I've just come up in here and on that flat water over there, and yeah, this little bugger here has come out and grabbed hold of it. It's a beauty. How fat it is. It's number 13, so we'll get him off and send him on its way. Come on, bub. Come on. Out you come. There you go. He's in a hurry. There's a nice brown here, it's holding a bit deep. Just lost one, just off that bank there. And I lost one with a cast straight up the river, and this one come off that bank over there, so another lovely fish. Get him in the net, he's tied himself up. So he tossed his hook, I don't know how well hooked he is, anyway. Slip him into the net and send him on his way. Alright, but off you go. Beautiful. I was just about to get out too, and I'll have one crack at this here, and it's giving me off, so I might just fish up a little bit further, and then I'll get out and head back to the car. At least I got off the 13. I didn't think I was going to be there for a while. I was hooked and lost one a minute ago there, and straightened the bloody hook out. Decent fish too, easy. Held deep and pulled like hell. And yeah, so I'll fix that up before I flick it back in. Oh, it's 10 to 1, I'm just crossing back over the other side of the river here now to where I hopped in the river originally. It's been a good session with 14 trout. Probably probably should have had 20. I could have fished on where I was, but time running a bit pretty fast, seems to be slipping away from me, and I want to call in the Western Creek and have a fish in there on the way home. It's been maybe a quick half hour, 40 minutes or something there, and then head for home. I'm puffing a bit. Trout just boat surface here, then I might just flick a lure up for here before I get out. Right, I'm at the creek. I'll just have a couple of quick flicks here before I move up now. I think there's a trout surface feeding just down there too. Something just broke the surface there as I moved up here. So I'll just flick the lure up in there, and if I get nothing here I'll go around into the where the water's flowing pretty good. Beautiful area here, love it. I'm slowly making my way up this little creek. It's pretty low, it's a little bit murky, not still good enough to fish, but seen two trout sitting there. I've brought the lure down past them and they've just turned and moved off. One of them's wanted to have a crack at the spinner. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. Amazing how one water's so much different to the other. Trout are aggressive, here non-aggressive. And doesn't take much to spook them in these little creeks either. Anyway, we'll push on. I might even go for a smaller, actually a little gold aglia mooch, Nora or something in here anyway. Right, my day's done. It's 5 to 2. It was a waste of time calling in a Western Creek. Sort of stuck with the meander river. Yeah, 14 trout there today. I was stoked with it. I couldn't believe it. And I could have probably really had 20 trout there. And that wasn't to be. And I should have fished on there instead of coming to the creek because it's dead loss. Good to see the Black Furies do a ripper of a job on the trout too. Once they changed to the bigger hook and the little bit heavier lure, yeah, that really worked a treat on them. You know, it's just a shame I lost so many, but that's part of trout fishing. So that's day one of my Pirtek Fishing Challenge out the road. Tomorrow's going to be Mersey River and see if I can hopefully get a bigger brown to enter in the comp. So it was the Mersey that gave me one back in 2014 when I came second overall in it. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Till next time guys, tie lines.